Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. If you want to see my screen, come on to my YouTube channel where we're about to have the daily morning call and live trading happening. Okay? Daily morning call and live trading happening. So go over to my YouTube if you want to see my screen. We do this every single morning, Monday through Friday, everybody. Go to my YouTube channel. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, go to my YouTube channel to see my screen. The link is in my bio. Link is in my bio. All right, everybody. How you doing this morning? What's going on, Shot? What's up, Cole Boy? What's going on with you, brother? How you doing? Good morning, Miss Watkins. Good morning. Everybody take this link and share it out. Good morning, Miss Wilkerson. How you doing? Take this link, share it out. If you're on Instagram right now, you want to see my screen, hop over to my YouTube channel. Do I need some lotion on my hands? Do I need lotion? I think I'm good. All right. Everybody, NVDA earnings. Today is the day that everybody is talking about. Today is the day that everybody's like, oh, am I going to get rich tomorrow morning? What's going on, Gregor? How you doing, brother? When do you trade options instead of contract? Options and contracts are the exact same thing, Robert. The exact same thing. Cowboy, I'm gonna need that drone. I'm gonna need your drone, Cowboy. I'm gonna have to holler at you. I'm gonna need your drone. We gotta go downtown. Charlotte, I need your drone. What's going on, Circuit City? How you doing? Everybody, today we're gonna do two things at one time. We're gonna start off with our daily morning show, and then we're gonna go move right into our live trading session. So we're gonna be on it, okay? We're going to be on it. Everybody take this link right now. Share it out with 5 people. Share this out with 5 of your friends that you want to, when the fight happened in Vegas, you want to go to the fight with, right? When Beyonce goes to Australia, that you can go to Australia with. When you start making money from trading stock options, when you start making money from investing in yourself, when you start understanding how to make money by investing in yourself, the people that you want to be with you on that journey, take this link and send it over to them right now and tell them good morning stock options is on live and we about to get into it, okay? And if you're on Instagram right now, you want to see my screen, go to my YouTube channel. If you're on Instagram right now, you should be leaving Instagram right now and going to my YouTube channel right now so you can actually see my screen, okay? Be a part of the madness, okay? Be a part of what I'm about to show you. So if you're on Instagram right now, get off of my Instagram, go to my YouTube. It's in my what is it called? It's in my bio. I was trying to trade today, but it got rejected. Do not know why, how to fix it. Okay, if it got rejected, make sure you have the funds in your account. But second thing is this, make sure you have a tier 2 cash only account. So call TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, whichever one they call it now. And that's for a tier 2 cash only account. Also, look up where it says buying power. Top left of your screen, it'll say buying power. Look and see what your buying power says. If your buying power says 0, that means your funds have not been deposited into your account. If you deposit your funds into your account by ACH maybe a couple days ago, it normally takes 5 days to go into your account. Okay, it normally takes 5 days to go into your account. Okay. Good morning, Prince Asher. How you doing, brother? Why do I know something different? Robert, when you say you know something different, what you mean? Good morning, TT. Explain that more, Robert, if you don't mind, brother. If you're on my Instagram right now, get off of my Instagram and come over to my YouTube channel, okay? If you're on my Instagram, the link is in my bio, okay? The link to my YouTube channel is in my bio, all right? NVDA earnings, everybody. That's what we're talking about today. NVDA earnings. Listen, what we're going to do is, this is what I'm going to do, all right? We're going to talk about NVDA earnings. I'm going to show you what happened last year for NVDA earnings. Okay, I'm gonna show you what took place last year on the video earnings, all right? And then we're gonna talk about today as far as what are we expecting from for today with the video earnings and all that good stuff, everybody. This is the Good Morning Stock Options, the daily morning show, man. We come on here, we talk about everything stock options, everything in the stock market, and we're trying. And our whole goal is to start making it is to be financially free through the stock market. Okay, be financially free through the stock market. That's the goal. Okay, that's the goal. And you have to start somewhere. And I'd like to tell people all the time, if you are a beginner when it comes to this right now, do not worry about if you're a beginner. Everyone at one point in time was a beginner. Okay? Everyone at one point in time was a beginner. So if you're a beginner right now, it's totally fine. Just hang around, right? Hang around. Listen to what we're saying. Learn what we're saying. When we have live trading sessions, pay attention to the live trading session. We have our weekly webinars. Come to my weekly webinars. When we have our next mastermind, come to the mastermind, and I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about trading stock options. When you leave the mastermind, you're going to have everything you need to go into the market and start making plays trading stock options in the mastermind. Okay, if you're brand new, you know absolutely nothing about trading stock options, you're gonna know everything you need to know. Okay, I hold nothing back, and I give you everything that you need to get start making money trading stock options. Okay. Hey Chris, can we use these same concepts to trade money, commerce, etc.? Yes, the same concept. Anything related to a chart is the same way. Let me explain the simplicity of options that I know. Okay, go ahead and explain it, brother. Go ahead and explain it. So Circuit City says, can you use this concept to trade money? Yes, everything is exactly the same. There's absolutely nothing different. When it comes to charts, all of the charting is exactly the same. Okay? All of the charting is exactly the same. Everything is exactly the same. Okay? Everybody, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. And also go ahead and hit that like button around here, subscribe button, like button. I do this every single morning. Every single morning, okay? All right. All right, so let's jump into it, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about these NVIDIA earnings. So everybody, what are earnings first and foremost? Some people may say, Chris, what are earnings? What are you talking about when you're saying these earnings? Everybody, this is what earnings are. Every quarter, every company has to provide their earnings, how much earnings per share they made, how much revenue they made, okay? Now, when it comes to the earnings, what happens is this. People, retail traders, investors, we're looking and listening to hear what's going on with the earnings, okay? Hold on one second. Good morning, Carla Gibbs. Good morning. MUT Mutt, Chris, how do I trade in Robinhood? Listen, you can definitely trade in Robinhood, but this is what I tell everybody about Robinhood. I tell you to take your Robinhood, ball it up, and throw it in the trash can, right? Because when you become an actual trader, you know what? We don't trade on Robinhood. Now, you can possibly go to TD Ameritrade, go to Thinkorswim, right? Thinkorswim or Webull, right? Thinkorswim or Webull. Get away from Robinhood. You're no longer a rookie, okay? You're no longer a rookie. You're somebody that's about to take trading stock options serious, okay? So by taking stock options serious, you need to be able to see everything. Robinhood is not giving you the option to do technical analysis, right? I don't understand. This is my rant about Robinhood, right? I'm finna do a rant about Robinhood. And if I'm wrong, everybody, if you can do this on Robinhood, I didn't know, I've never seen it done on Robinhood, I'm sorry. But this is my rant about Robinhood. If you're about to become a real trader, somebody that's seriously about taking control of your life, somebody that's serious about making $500 to $1,000 a day, somebody that's serious about setting your family's up for the future, when you go on Robinhood, you can't break down the charts. You can't do technical analysis on the charts. You can't say, okay, this is a support level, this is a supply zone, this is a demand zone. You have to use some other platform to do it, right? It's like this. It's like, okay, I'm going to go buy this car, but it don't have a motor in it. So I got to go get a motor from over here, right, to put in this car just so I can drive that car. Would anybody buy that car? Would you buy a car with no motor in it? No, you wouldn't. You would go over to the place that already has a car, that already has a motor in the car, so you can just get in and drive off. Robinhood does not allow that. I tell everybody, listen, go to download Thinkorswim, use that platform. In my personal opinion, it's 10 times easier than Robinhood. All right, sorry about that. That's my rant on Robinhood. Okay, that's my rant on Robinhood. Also, everybody, today I will be releasing a free course as well. I will be releasing a free course for everybody today as well. So sometime today, just look on my Instagram. I'm going to have a video up saying comment the word free or DM me the word free, and I'm going to send you over a free course. Everybody, watch the course. Watch the course. The course may be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Take an hour and a half, 2 hours to watch the course. And basically what this course is going to do, it's just going to show you, it's going to show you how you can make the money. How you can go into the market and make the money. That's what it's going to show you. It's not going to show you everything, but it's going to show you enough to be like, holy crap, I need to learn this stuff. Hey, yo, Uncle Steve, you see what I'm saying? You got to use a different vehicle, right? But why not just use Webull for everything? You see what I'm saying? But to each your own, right? Yo, Uncle Steve, if it's working for you, keep it going, brother. If it's working for you, keep it going. Bernard, you already know TradingView is the best of all things when it comes to charting. I use TradingView for everything. It's definitely one of the best things. Car with no motor. What's going on, Savon? How you doing? But yeah, Bernard, I'm with you. The whole nine. I'm with you. I use TradingView and Thinkorswim. And I do I use Thinkorswim for my support and resistance levels and my EMAs, right? But for my like supply zones and order blocks and all this stuff, I focus heavily. I use strictly TradingView. Okay? Crap. I gotta see that over. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. So, NVDA earnings. All right. And everybody take this link, share it out with all your people, right? And if you're on Instagram right now, leave off of Instagram and come over to YouTube so you can see my screen. The power is happening in my screen, okay? So leave off of YouTube, leave off of Instagram, come over to my YouTube. My link is in my bio, okay? My link is in my bio. So everybody, NVIDIA earnings. All right, like I said, what are earnings? Earnings is basically this, everyone. This is what an earnings play is. Earnings basically tell you this. Earnings tell you how much the company's revenue and their earnings per share was the previous quarter. And they do this once every quarter. So 4 times a year, they release their earnings. And if sometimes, if the company hit their revenue, hit their earnings per share, and they just blow out, and they just have a great earnings report, and they give some great guidance, right? They tell you about the future, what they're expecting in the future. The stock market that particular stock goes crazy. It goes crazy up, right? Now, same way, if a stock, for example, has negative earnings per share and they do not meet their expectations for revenue, the stock may drop down. Okay, I remember one year I probably made almost $20,000 off of earning plays by itself because I got into Netflix puts, right? Netflix and Facebook puts. I think I made like $10,000 off of Facebook and like almost $12,000 to $14,000 off of Netflix by going with puts, saying I believe that Netflix and Facebook earnings will be horrible and they will not be good, and it worked out for me. Boom, the stock fell down, and when the stock fell down, I bought in the previous day at $355. I got out the next morning at $931. Boom, $14,000, $10,000, right? Pretty cool, okay? But, everybody, when it comes to an earnings play, something has to happen, and it has to happen perfectly, okay? It has to happen perfectly, right? For example, this is what has to happen. When the stock goes, like if you're in a call on an earnings play, say a call means you think the stock is going to increase. You think the stock is going to go up. So if you're in a call on earnings play, you need the stock to go up and stay up. So when I say stay up, that means go up, stay up, and just go sideways for the rest of the day. And then the next morning. So when you wake up in the morning, that's when you're going to be up in profits, okay? If the stock goes, if you in puts, you want the stock to go down and stay down for the rest of the day, okay? That's how you make money in puts. If the stock does this, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, you're going to lose. If the stock goes down, go up, goes down, go up, goes down, go up, you're going to lose, okay? Everybody, earning plays are a guess. Guess. It's a guess. There's no technical analysis. There's no strategy behind it. It's simply a guess. Okay? There's no reason. Look at the charts for 15, 20, 30 hours. Oh, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. No, it's strictly a guess. But now someone's saying in their head, Chris, you're guessing when you're trading? No. Listen to what I said. Earning play happen 4 times a year. So with the earnings play, think about it this way. If you, for 3 months, you worked extremely hard, right? And you made $10,000 in 3 months. $10,000 in 3 months. Okay? So now it's earnings play time. You've already made $10,000 for the month. So you're going to say, shoot, I might as well, I'm going to put $500 into an earnings play. I made $10,000. I'm going to put $500 into an earning play and see what happens. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes up and stay up, I make money. If I'm in the call and it goes down and stay down, I lose $500. You're only putting in what you're willing to lose. Okay? You're only putting in what you're willing to lose. Albert Molina, yes. There you go, Albert Molina. There you go. When you're making earning plays, it's like the lottery. It's like you're gambling. That's it. You're not doing anything educational, anything. You're literally opening up your eyes and saying, "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna pick this one and let's see what happens." That's it. But this is the thing about it. What I'm explaining to you, this is why you can do it on an earnings play. For one, you're only gonna put the amount of money in that you're willing to lose. Okay? Only gonna put in what you're willing to lose. Right? You're not going to go put $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 into the earnings play unless you got $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in your account. If you got $10,000 in your account, you might want to put $500 in. If you got $1,000 in your account, say you might want to put $50 to $100 in. You want to put something low in, because the thing is, if it hits like it's supposed to hit, $100 can turn into $3,000. Right? $500 can turn into $20,000. That's what the earnings is. It's just like, man, listen, I'm going to just give it a try. That's how earnings play is, okay? Now, today, after hours, so the stock market closes at 4 p.m. Today at 4, boom, boom, boom. 1 second. Let me see if my people in the promised land is in my Zoom chat. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Nah, nobody's in there. They must be on my YouTube. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Where am I? Okay. So, 1 second. Let me tell everybody in my Promised Land coaching they can come on to my Zoom so they can be a part of the Zoom meeting. 1 second. Link, Discord. One second, good people. 1 second, 1 second. I'm just sending a message to my people. All right. Everyone. There we go. Live trading is starting now. Live trading is starting now. Join in. Let's go. Send it to everybody. Okay. All right. So back to it. Like I was saying. Join with audio. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Beautiful. Here we go. All right. Like I was saying. So it's truly and honestly a pure guess. Right. All right. If you're on my Instagram, everybody, get off of my Instagram and go to my YouTube channel so you can see my screen. This is beautiful. The juice and the music and the beautiful everything is happening right here on my YouTube. So get off of Instagram, come over to my YouTube. The link is in my bio. Okay. The link is in my bio. Okay. I need a referral code for the upcoming classes. Kente, I got you. Kente, you should have my number by now, bro. You got my number, Kente? You should have my number. If you have my number, give me shoot me a text message. But if not, just send me an email to admin@iwantknowledge.com. Admin@iwantknowledge.com. Yeah, Kente, you went crazy with referrals last time, if I'm not mistaken. I think you went crazy with it, bro. I think you're going crazy. Miss Wilson, Sierra Wilson, join the mastermind. Join the mastermind. The mastermind is October 9th through October 13th. I break everything down and put it in the simplest form for you. October 9th through October 13th. On these live trades right here, you only can get so much. You truly have to invest in yourself, right? For $597, $497, this mastermind October 9th through October 13th is going to really give you everything you know, and you're going to have the recordings forever, so you can always go back and watch them. So, Ms. Wilson, the live trading videos, stay here, stay around, right? But guess what? When you're truly ready to learn, you lock into that mastermind, and you're going to spend 5 days with me for 3 hours. 3 hours with me for 5, well, actually like 4 hours a day you're going to spend with me via Zoom. And I'm teaching you everything you need to know. Miss Karen B, what's going on? Good morning, Miss Karen B. How you doing? Yep, so Kente, hit me up, man. Text me or shoot me an email, and we're gonna take care of you. Okay, back to it. So now, with NVDA earnings, everybody. Okay, with NVDA earnings, what's about to happen is this. Today at 4:01 p.m., right? NVIDIA will release their earnings. And when NVIDIA release their earnings, the stock is going to go crazy up or crazy down. Crazy up or crazy down. If it go crazy up and stay up, some people going to make a lot of money. If it go crazy down and stay down, some people going to make a lot of money. Okay? Philip B said, join the mastermind. My class will be the best investment you ever made in your life. Appreciate that, Philip. He said, join the mastermind. The class will be the best investment you ever made in your life. Appreciate that, Philip. So people gonna make a lot of money, everybody. Last quarter in the program, we had a guy in my program, Mr. May. He put $500 into NVIDIA. I think probably like 2 months before earnings. He was actually trading NVIDIA for like a long-term trade, like I think like 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6 months. At 4:15, he texted me, say, Chris, man, something going on, man. He said, my account say I'm up $22,000. I say, huh? He say, man, I'm in on the video earnings, and I'm up $22,000. I say, come on, man, let's jump on a Zoom call right quick, right? Like people in the program, we jump on a Zoom call in a minute. So I just jump on the. All right, are we back?
Yeah, we're good.
Are we back on YouTube? The tube of you?
Yeah, you back on YouTube.
I am. Can you see me on YouTube? Was it?
No, not yet.
Interesting. What's going on? I can't see anything. Whoa, what's that? What is that? Why is that there? I don't know what's going on with this, brother. Hold on a sec. Let's see what's going on. What is it? All right, 1 second. Let's see what's going on with this thing. I must be like I'm zoomed in or something. I don't know why my picture's not showing. Let's see. Let me get this thing right. Let's figure out what's going on. Let's see. This. I think it's frozen or something. Let me cut off my camera. All right, can y'all see me now? Can you see me now? Can hear you, can't see me. Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? You guys see me in the chat, in the Zoom? Can you hear me in the Zoom? Or see me in the Zoom? All right, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know what happened, everybody, but we back. Okay? I have no idea what happened. It's like everything just went out. But listen, we back. Back like we never left, right? Anyway, let's get to it. I don't even know what I was saying. I was just rattling off. I don't even know what I was talking about. I was just running my mouth. No, so we talking about these Zoom earnings, right? And how we gonna crush it Zoom earnings if we do it, okay? So anyway, check this out. What we have coming up right here is Zoom earnings, right? So not Zoom, but not Netflix, but NVDA earnings. There we go. NVDA earnings. And like I was saying the last time for NVIDIA earnings, we had the guy, he asked us about the story. So he called me, he's like, Chris, I'm up $22,000. I put 500 in. I say, wow. So you jump on the Zoom call, we confirmed everything, and boom. So I said, basically what you need to do is the next morning, what you want to do is you want to see it stay at the top. Okay? You want to see it stay at the top. Connected to MacBook Pro. Okay, so let me get back to it. All right. So what happened was he talked about the 20,000. He made $20,000 basically, roughly, on the video earnings, right? Then another lady, I think she put like 300 in or 100 in. She made 10,000, and I think somebody put in like $50, made 3,500 or something, right? So it basically was crazy, right? The video earnings was crazy. So let me do this. Let me take you into the screen. I'm gonna take everybody to the screen so you guys can see. Let's start trading, okay? Let's start this live trading thing and see what's going on with this live trading and see what's happening in the market right now. And also, I want to show you guys. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me show you earnings from the video earnings from last year. There go the bell from last quarter. Okay. Let me show you the video earnings from last quarter. Let me log in, sign in. I'm gonna share my screen with everybody so you guys can see this. Okay. All right. Last quarter, the video earnings, I think it was, let me go to it. It was boom, 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 boom. Go to the video. NVDA. All right. Go to the video. All right. And their earnings from last quarter was on May 24th. May 24th. Okay. So May 24th, everybody, was NVIDIA's earnings last year. Why I keep saying last year? Last quarter. May 24th, 2023. All right. So let me show you how much money you could have made. I'm gonna show you different multiple ways how much money you could have made during for NVIDIA earnings last year. So say for example, the day before NVIDIA's earnings, this is what you did. I mean the day of NVIDIA's earnings, this is what you did. So let's go to 24th. Let's go to time frame. We're gonna buy in right before the market closed, 5 minutes before the market closed, everybody. Okay. 5 minutes before the market closes, we're gonna buy into NVIDIA. Okay. Somebody on Instagram, somebody on YouTube, tell me how much money do you want me to spend? How much money do you want me to spend if you're on YouTube right now? Tell me how much money you want me to spend. Put in the chat. How much money do you want me to spend? Put in the chat on YouTube. Oh, he took his profits and run. He made $20,000. The next morning, he took his profits. He definitely made him $20,000. He definitely made $1,000. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend $500, right? So we're about to spend $500 on NVIDIA's earnings last quarter. Okay, May 24, 2023. We're gonna buy it out for right here. Come to the earnings, we're gonna spend $500. So say we come down here, let's buy 9 cents. Let's buy 5 contracts. So we're gonna spend 5 contracts. Boom, boom, boom. Do market, get right on in the game. Confirm send. All right, boom. It let me into the trade. So I'm in the trade right now, everybody. So take a look right here. I'm in NVIDIA earnings, okay? I'm currently down $5. I'm in a NVIDIA play, and earnings is going to happen in about 5 minutes, okay? So I'm down $5. So let's fast forward to the next day. And we're going to fast forward to 9/31 the next day. So I bought in, right? 9/36 the next day. Let's do that. So I bought in 9/31 the next day at 3:55 p.m. And now I'm going to fast forward to the next day to 9:31 a.m. Stop, pause, freeze, everybody. Do you see this? Look down here at the bottom. You guys see that? What does that number say? That says $18,647.50. Everybody, the way that NVIDIA hit earnings last quarter, if you would have put $500 into NVIDIA 5 minutes before the market closed, the next day at 9:31 a.m., you would have had $18,000. Got to be more careful, George. Got to be more careful, George. This is why everyone is excited about NVIDIA's earnings right now. But the question is this. This is the question. This is the question, though. Can NVIDIA earnings do it again? Can NVIDIA earnings truly do it again? That's the question. That's what we should be asking ourselves. But then you got to ask yourself this question as well. Ask yourself this question right here. 1 second. Ask yourself this question right here. Are you willing to put in 500 or 200 or 100? Because if you would have put you put 500 in, you made 18,000, right? If you'd have put $250 in, you made 9,000. If you'd have put 100 in, you'd have made what? About 5,000, 4,000. Are you willing to put $100 in to potentially make that amount of money? That's the question. That's the power of earnings. That's why earnings is so powerful, because that's all you have to know. Right? Are you willing to do it? Yeah, the price probably increased some, but you can still spend $500 no matter what the price is. You can still spend $500 no matter what. Okay? You can still spend $500 no matter what. But you guys see that. This is why people going crazy. This is why everybody and their mother who's in the stock market right now is talking about NVIDIA earnings. This is why. Because people went super crazy last quarter, 3 months ago. Now, if it goes to say for example, if you're buying in on calls, right, and it goes down, you're gonna lose $100. If you put 100 in, if you put 500 in, you're gonna lose 500. Just to know, whatever you put in, expect to lose it. Sebastian says NVIDIA is overvalued. Something to think about. Is it overvalued? I would play devil's advocate right there, Sebastian. Say I don't think NVIDIA is overvalued, right? Of course, when we look at the market, actually, we look at the market for NVIDIA, for example. Let's put the charts back up. Let's take a look at it. Let's dig deep into it. All right, let's dig into it. And Sebastian, you can join in on the Zoom, brother. Join into the Zoom. The link is in the Discord. All right, so let's take a look at it. All right, let's look at NVIDIA. Let's see what NVIDIA is talking about on the 1 year, 1 day time frame. That's old. That's on demand. Let me go back down the record. The 1 year, 1 day time frame. Everybody, look at NVIDIA. This is the RSI. Okay, the RSI basically tells you if this stock is oversold or overbought. Whenever it's up here in the red, that means it's overbought. It's extremely overbought. It's extremely high. That means that it could potentially fall down some. Okay, whenever it's down there, whenever at the bottom down here it turns blue, that means this stock is oversold. Let me see if I can find an oversold one. Right down here. You see down here is blue. That means the stock is oversold. The stock is oversold, meaning this might be a good opportunity for you to buy in. Okay? Good opportunity for you to buy in. But right here, everybody, at this current day, we're currently right here at a 55 RSI. That's really dead smack in the middle almost. Okay? Really kind of in the middle. So we're not oversold at the moment, right? We're not oversold at the moment. Now, is it overvalued? That's up to the person. Look at the stock, look at the price doing the data, doing the numbers. But what NVIDIA is starting to form a cult-like following. Okay, a cult-like following, and everybody. Tesla did this in 2020 and 2021. Tesla built this cult-like following, and this cult-like following took Tesla to the freaking moon and back. Whenever Tesla does anything, I mean, even when I remember when the space thing went into outer space, it went crazy in outer space. Tesla stock went bananas over the weekend, right? And NVIDIA is starting to form that cult-like following. But this is the thing about NVIDIA. NVIDIA has extreme partnerships. NVIDIA is valued. They're valuable. People need NVIDIA. Companies need NVIDIA. NVIDIA is doing things in their space how Tesla is doing in the EV space. I personally believe NVIDIA is $1,000 stock easily. My personal opinion. Now, I'm not saying it's going to get there in 1 year or 2 years. Over the course of times, I definitely see NVIDIA going up at least to $800 to $1,000. Right? But what does that mean when it comes to earnings today? Do you buy a call or do you buy a put? That's the question. And I do not have an answer for you. I can't answer that for you. We do understand right here when NVIDIA shot up right here. This last earnings, it shot up, what did it shoot up? It went from 318 to basically 318 to 397, then eventually ran up to like 416 or something of that nature. It went crazy, and it's still going crazy. But we know the reason why it went crazy as well, not because they only hit their earnings, but because of the guidance that they provided. Guidance is very important when it comes to earnings, everybody. The guidance that they actually provided was that they were involving themselves in AI. And people went crazy off of it. So do I expect this right here to happen today? No. Do not expect that to happen. I do not expect that to happen. Could it happen? Yes. But do I expect it to happen? No. I do not. Could NVIDIA, like Sebastian say, be overvalued and people sell and it falls down? Yes, it could. We just don't know, everybody. We don't know. We do not have that insight because earnings are hit and miss. Or NVIDIA can hit its earnings right now and the stock falls down. Boom. Just falls down. Granted, I don't think that's going to happen. Only because if it does fall down, it's not going to stay down long. It'll probably pop right back up. Because NVIDIA is a great company. It's a great company. Great company. So, in the chat, in the Zoom chat, talk to me. What are you guys' thoughts so far? I know we got some of the NVIDIA players going to play in the video. What's y'all's thoughts? What you're thinking right now? What you thinking? What you're thinking in the chat? In the Zoom chat. What y'all thinking about? Anybody playing it? Or somebody just put, what did they say? Andrew say it's going down. Puts. Yeah, Andrew, I don't know, brother. It may. He said puts. I'm not saying it's overvalued for the long haul, but at the earnings, yeah, I'm with you, Sebastian. I don't see it. I don't see it going. I don't see that it potentially may shoot up to 550, 500, 600 based off of earnings today. I don't see that either. I'm more so seeing it as, will people take profits? Right? Will people take profits? That's the question. That's the question. But the thing about it, if it falls down, it has to stay down. It can't fall down. It can't fall down and bounce back up, right? Because you got to think about it. People know that people understand that earnings is a great company. So if the stock falls down 50, 60 points during earnings, if NVIDIA falls down 50, 60 points during earnings, a smart investor would do what? What would a smart investor do? A smart investor will buy in right then and there. Now, granted, since we trade stock options, we can't buy in. Since we trade stock options, we can't buy in as soon as the stock falls down after hours. We have to wait till the next morning to buy in. But someone that's buying in at the actual stocks for the long term, if it falls down right then and there, they could buy in right then and there. And boom. Billy, look at the link. The link is in. It's the same link, Billy. It's my same every morning when my Zoom calls, Mondays and Tuesdays. That link. It's also in the Discord chat. So if NVIDIA falls down for someone that's an actual investor for the long term, they could buy in right. Oh man, NVIDIA down $40, $50, $60. I'm buying in right then and there. So a play to the downside doesn't give you, in my personal opinion, a play to the downside. The stock is not going to stay there. It's not going to stay there. As a matter of fact, Lunch 911, you made about, how much money you made off of that NVIDIA's play last? You made what, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 off of that NVIDIA play last quarter? Mr. Chef, Nola Chef, right? So interesting, everybody. Everybody, if you're on my Zoom, if you're on my YouTube, hit that like button. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. Y'all, we here every single morning with our morning daily show, and we're here every single Wednesday with our live trading session. And I'm about to hop into the market right now and see what's going on in the market today. Okay, but that's the video, everybody. I just wanted to break that down to you so you guys can have an understanding of what you're looking at for in the video. If you're investing, look, Lunch 911 said, whoa, hold up, wait. Oh, you who be thinking we saw, we don't play. We gonna rock it to the wheels for long. Y'all, look at this. Look in the chat. Everybody, look in the YouTube chat right now. Look in the YouTube chat right now. Lunch said he made $9,000 on calls. Miss Karen B said she made $6,000 on the video the last go around. And listen, they probably only put a couple hundred in. How much you put in, Miss Karen B? Miss Karen B, how much did you put into that NVIDIA play? No, the chef, how much did you put into that NVIDIA play? But granted, I personally don't see that particular play happening again. I don't, because that was crazy. I mean, because like, what other guidance could NVIDIA give that's going to make their stock, that's going to make the stock go up crazy like that again? Right, yeah, intro is finally running. Miss Karen put $800 in and made $6,000. Doing both a call and a put this time after that Netflix play loss. Yeah, Netflix surprised a lot of people. Definitely surprised me too. It's interesting, everybody. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay? Very interesting, everybody. So just be careful. Only put in what you're willing to lose. Okay? Only put in what you're willing to lose. All right? Only put in what you're willing to lose. All right? 1 second. Only put in what you're willing to lose. If you're only willing to lose $200, listen, put that $200 in, right? If you lose it, just know you lost $200. But if it does what it could do, whoo! I put in $1,500. Lunch put in $1,500 last time, and he was in AMD and NVIDIA. Good stuff. No, so Aaron Davis, do calls and puts. I like what you said, right? But this is the thing about it. You could lose both of them if it goes this. If it goes up and down, right? Now, if it goes up and stay up and you in calls and puts, you're going to win. If it goes down and stay down and you in calls and puts, you're going to win. But if it does this, up and down, 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 you're going to lose both. So you'll lose both. So it's definitely risk associated with it, okay? Definitely risk associated with it. All right, let's get into the real. Let's get into my market. Let's get into the market. Okay. And once again, everybody, if you want to learn how to trade stock options, if you're new to this, a lot of this stuff is going over your head, right? You see, if you're new to this right now, a lot of this is going over your head. But what I want you to understand and want you to think about is this. Everybody right now in this chat, on watching right now on Instagram, on YouTube, they were one point of time in your shoes. At one point in time, they were in your shoes. Stuff was going over their head. They didn't understand this knowledge. They didn't understand the lingo, what we were saying. But what they did was they came in, they learned about it, and now they understand, now they're participating. So if it's going over your head right now, and if it's going over your head and you want to learn about it, join the Mastermind. October 9th through the 13th. The most people in here right now, they took the Mastermind, and this is why they can have this conversation that we're having right now. Because think about this. Everybody can have that conversation about Beyonce. Why? Because you bought Beyonce's album. You listen to Beyonce's music. You can have the conversation about is the Chicago Bulls or the Lakers going to be the best team or the Dallas Cowboys the best football team. Why? Because you watch the games. You watch the football games. You watch the basketball games. But going to the Beyonce concert and watching the football game is not going to put any extra money in your pocket. Learning this skill set right now, you can be just like Karen B, who made $8,000 off of NVDA or $6,000 off of NVDA play. You can be just like David May, who made $20,000 off of a NVIDIA's play. You can be just like Mr. Chef, who made $9K off of NVIDIA's play. Why? Because you understood and you learned the skill set. Everybody, do not sit on the sideline trying to learn something. Get in the game so you can actually learn it. Okay? Get in the game so you can actually learn it. So if this conversation is going over your head, that is perfect. That means you have the ability to learn something. You have the ability to learn something. That's a beautiful thing about it. Learn a skill set that can change your life. Learn a skill set that you can wake up in the morning and you're like Miss Janelle when she woke up in the morning like, holy crap, I'm up, right? Or be like Miss Janelle when Microsoft goes crazy, she's getting Microsoft money, right? Be like Miss Iola who made 130%, right? So listen, if you want to be a part of that October 9th through October 13th, it's the next 5-day mastermind. And in that mastermind, we teach you everything you need to know about trading stock options. Everything. All right? So now, let's go to the actual market. Let's do some trading, everybody. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know, I don't like to trade before 10, so I was just talking, running my mouth for a little bit. Let's go check on my AMD trade right quick. So everybody, I'm currently in an AMD swing trade. Okay. Remember, I show you guys everything. I don't hide anything from you. So I'm currently in an AMD swing trade. And right now, if you look down here, you will see my AMD swing trade down here. For the total swing trade, right now, I'm down $1,487. I'm currently down $1,487. My P&L profit for today, I'm currently up $225 for today. Okay. So for the whole trade, I'm down $1,400. Today, I'm up $220. Okay. Come right here, everybody. It says 205. I have 205 days before I have to sell this particular AMD trade. Okay. I have 205 days. I think I bought an 8-month contract. Okay. This is what a swing trade is, right? A swing trade allows you to buy into a particular stock or particular trade company and hold it for a year, 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years, and let it do what it's going to do. Okay. By the time I close out this AMD trade, I will probably be up about $15,000. Okay. That's just my thoughts. By the time I close this AMD trade right here, I should be around almost like $15,000 profit. Okay. That's my goal. And in order for me to see that, I will have to see AMD probably go up to about 140 somewhere. Okay, have to see AMD probably go up maybe like a 140 area somewhere time around that number, and I believe that's going to happen by the end of Q4 or the beginning of Q1, and that'll be $15,000 profit for me. Okay, let's keep going. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. All right, so right here we have SPY. Everybody know I love my SPY, right? SPY, the S&P 500. This is what I trade all day, every day. Okay, this is what I day trade. SPY, SPY, SPX. Okay, that's what I day trade. And honestly, I may buy in some more on AMD. Yeah, I'm about to buy in some more on AMD right quick. Let me go to my AMD. I think I'm going to buy in some more on AMD. Now, AMD moves heavy with NVIDIA. So let's go back to May 24th. May 24th is right here. Okay. Now, May 24th is actually right here. May 24th was NVIDIA's earnings. But remember what Chef said. Chef said he made money on AMD as well. Why did he make money on AMD? Because AMD was at 108. It went up to 120. 120 off of NVIDIA's earnings. Okay? So AMD kind of follows NVIDIA. So everybody, right now what I'm about to do, I'm about to actually buy in some more contracts on NVIDIA. Okay? I think I'm about to buy some more contracts on NVIDIA. You see right now, everybody, this is my expiration date. If you've never seen this before, if you've never seen how this actually works, everybody, right now I'm buying more contracts, okay, I'm buying more contracts on my AMD calls. Okay, so right here, let me kind of show you what I bought in. When I first bought in the first time, I bought in when the stock price, I bought in at $4.30 a share. Okay, $4.30 a share. Right now, it's at $2.80 a share. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here. You see it says position, POS right here. That means I currently have a position here. Okay, I have a 17-cent delta. Okay, I'm going to come in right here. I'm going to click right there. I'm going to buy about 5 more contracts, I want to say. And I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna do limit. Watch this. Okay. So if I buy these 5 contracts, look right here. I'm going to be spending roughly $1,400 on these 5 contracts. Okay. Roughly $1,400 on these 5 contracts. All right. So I'm gonna hit send right here. This is the long way how to do it, right? This is the long way how to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys the long way and the short way how to do it. So this is the long way how to do it. So I'm not gonna hit send because I do not want to buy the long way. I want to show you guys the short way too, right? So that's how you do it if you want to just buy in if you're swing trading, right? The short way to do it, you come here, you copy this right here, you copy the one you want, go here to active trader. Ba, 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 ba. I'm loving it. I come over here to my boxes, come right here. Copy, paste, enter. Now, that same contract I was just looking at is now right here. Okay? So that same contract that I was looking at is now right here. Okay? It's now right here. Okay? So what I can do is, let me move this right here. Quantity up, auto send up, boom. Now, watch this, everybody. If I hit buy market, watch this box pull up. Okay? I hit buy market. I mean, I just want to buy in right now. It's a box going to pull up. Oh, that's 10 contracts. No, not 10. I want to buy 5 contracts. Come here, 5 contracts. If I hit buy market, watch this. Boom. Buy market, I'm spending $1,400 roughly, right? That box part pulls up. But everybody, I just want to buy in immediately right now. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I do not want anything bother me. I'm going to hit this auto send button and watch this. I'm going to buy 5 more contracts. So this quantity right here, everybody, where I have 10 quantity, that quantity is about to turn to 15. Okay. Now watch this mark price. Watch this trade price. My trade price is going to decrease, everybody. My trade price is going to decrease. The reason it's going to decrease because now I'm buying in at a lower price. So therefore it's making my average cost price lower. Okay, because I'm buying in at a cheaper price. So watch this. Buy market. Boom. I bought in. Look right here. 15 contracts. Okay, 15 contracts. My trade price went from 4.3 now to 3.82. And now my mark price is still 2.8. So what just happened, everybody? I just bought in 5 more contracts on AMD, right? On AMD. And when I bought in these 5 more contracts, my delta went up. It went from 160 to 247. So now as the stock price, as AMD goes up, I'm going to be making money faster. Okay? Watch this, everybody. Come here. Look at this. Okay? So look at this. You see this right here. When you come here, it'll show you the trades that the times that you bought into your trades, right? So right here, my first set of trades, my 10 contracts that I bought in, it was down $1,400, right? Now, my second set of trades that I bought in is down $17. What's going to happen as the stock price continues to go up, this negative 20 is going to go positive. So what is going to be happening is I'm going to be positive right here. I'm still going to be negative up here, but I'm going to be making my money back faster because I bought in at 107, the 107 price right here. But the first time I bought in around 111, 112. So that's going to give me an average price of somewhere around 110 probably, okay? And let me show you one more thing. It's just so much stuff I can show you guys. So much stuff I can show you. Everybody, listen, share this out with like 5 people, man. Share this out with 5 people because everybody, this stuff right here, it sounds like a lot to you, but ask anybody right now. I'm not saying nothing right now. I'm not saying a lot. I'm saying simple stuff, right? I'm saying simple stuff. The thing is, you just don't understand it yet, okay? Check this out, everybody. Now, watch this. Look over here on the left side. On the left side, you see these numbers right here, right? So if I want to get to break even, I need to get to roughly around right here. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. My break even number is 114. Okay, 114. Once the stop price get to 114, that's going to be my break even number. That's going to put me at, if you look up here, that's going to put me at $38 profit. All right, roughly around $38 profit when it gets there. It's going to be a little bit lower. I mean, it's actually going to be a little bit less to come somewhere down here. The reason why is because of my delta is going to continue to move. Okay, so once the stop price gets right here, I'm broke. I'm back to break even. Okay, now say for example, I want to get to $15,000. Let's go right here. No. Whew, gracious. Okay. Why did that do that? 15,000. Let me do this. Okay. I don't know why that's showing like that. It shouldn't be showing like that. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, but if I want to get to $15,000, I need my mark price to go to 14.6. Okay, 14.6 to get to $15,000. Right now, my mark price is at 2.8. So we have a ways to go. That's why I say I believe sometime between Q4. Sometime in the Q4 area to get to $15,000, and this trade right here will garner me $15,000 in profit. Okay, but what you can do is when you're trading, everybody, you can come over here and it tells you simply what you got to be at and what you got to have to be able to, how much money you want to make and how much money you're willing to lose. Okay, so everybody, I bought in some more on NVIDIA on my NVIDIA calls. All right, not NVIDIA, but AMD. Calls to the upside. All right, let's see what SPY has going on right now. SPY is just doing its thing. I'm just trying to be me, doing what I got to do. All right, let me see something right quick. All right, let's see. This is Think or Swim. Miss Karen B said, I'm going to join you in this trade. This stuff, like I said, I'm out March 15th, okay? March 15th, Miss Karen, that's what I have, my expiration date. I'm giving it some time to do what it got to do. I'm going through some of these questions. What app is this? Is Think or Swim app? Does TSM move well? Does TMC move with NVIDIA as well? Texas, what is it? Texas something instrument. It does move pretty good. I actually like that. I like TSM. I'm actually a fan of TSM. I am definitely a fan of TSM, Brock. I'm definitely a fan of TSM. I'm not sure if it actually moves with NVIDIA, but since they're in the same type of category, I think so. It should benefit from a NVIDIA move. Apple now. Good stuff, Miss Karen B. Miss Karen B says she's in Apple right now. She's up $500. Everybody, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. CYC's in the chat, everybody. CYC's in the chat for Miss Karen. Miss Karen says she's in Apple now. She's up $500. Everybody, this is not a game, okay? It's not a game. We take this serious. Everybody, if you in YouTube right now, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the like button, okay? We take this serious, everybody. Definitely worth learning and put in the work. Yep, great analogy. Richard, don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah, definitely. Do not go chasing waterfalls. Please do not. When we say do not go chasing waterfalls, that basically means to us the stock price has already done what it's going to do right now. It's already ran away. Wait till it regroups and come back. The market is not going anywhere, everybody. The market is not going anywhere. It's going to be here forever. Okay? It's going to be here forever. All right. Let's go back to it. Let's get back to it. Look at SPY, everybody. Look at SPY moving. SPY move. Anybody got the levels? Pivot levels? Anybody got pivot levels? Woo! This is yesterday. These are yesterday's pivots I have right here. Look how we're still respecting yesterday's pivots. Interesting. These are yesterday's pivots. I'm just trying to be me. All right. Going up. We're moving on up to this 441 area. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. So, let's talk about it. What's going on right now with SPY? Yesterday, SPY hit a nice, 1 second, let's see. Go to the 1 hour time frame. Clear this. I still got all my levels from yesterday, everybody. I still got my trend lines from yesterday, everything. And everybody, we're real traders. Like we trade. We don't say we trade. We don't say we trade and then don't trade. We actually trade. We're real traders, okay? So yesterday, this level right here, this pivot level this is a pivot from yesterday, right? It was a strong level. I think I'm with Miss Iola. Miss Iola said she's sitting on the sideline this time for NVDA as well. Think I am too. I just don't want to play puts because I think if it goes down, it's gonna bounce right back up. So you better off buying in on Monday if it stays down to Monday. But right here, everybody, something happened and showed its hand yesterday in the stock market. Right? We drew a level a few days ago. We drew a trend line a few days ago to the upside. Right? So right here, a trend line. This is SPY. Everybody. This is a 1 hour trend line on SPY, everybody. Do you guys see this? Something is happening right now, right in front of our eyes. Do we see it? Do you see it? Yes or no? It's happening right here in front of our face. Down here on, this was what? Thursday, Friday, Monday, today's Tuesday, Wednesday. This is Friday. So Friday we came down to the 433. SPY came up, fell back down to this trend line, making this a trend line, making it a trend line. Then it ran up, came back down here, confirming that it's a strong trend line. And then from there, we're kind of going up. We came back to this trend line, broke through a little bit, and pushed right back above it. We're currently making higher highs as we go. Currently making, higher lows as we go. So therefore, this trend line, everybody, if you're trading SPY right now, I would tell you to go and put a trend line on the 1 hour time frame and watch this trend line. Okay? Watch this trend line. Let's see how it looks on the 4 hour time frame. This is how it looks on the 4 hour time frame. That's how it looks on the 4 hour time frame. Trend line starts here, goes up, come back down to the trend line, bounce off the trend line, goes up, comes to the trend line, bounce off of the trend line, kind of goes up, bounce and breaks beneath the trend line, and booyah, we're shooting right back above this trend line. Shooting right back above this trend line. Okay? On SPY, everybody, we see this 441.15 level has been a nuisance to the upside, right? Has been a nuisance to the upside. We have to break above 442, right? Definitely break above that 442 and maybe even be a little bit more patient and break above that 443 level for calls to keep pushing up. Because we have a nice 4 hour supply zone right around here. This is a key zone for us. To the upside. Right there. That's a key zone for us to the upside. Okay? Key supply zone right here to the upside. Remember, we call our supply zones what? Mary J. Blige. Because on the 1 year, 1 day, the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame, when we go into a supply zone, Mary J. Blige, I'm going down. Strong possibility, high probability when you go into that supply zone, the stock can push down. Okay? Something to keep an eye on. Also, right here, this 4 hour, this 4 hour time frame right now is telling us a lot of information. Matter of fact, let me clear my drawing set. Let me clear my drawing so you guys can see this. I know it probably look kind of crazy, right? Let me clear everything. Right now, this is something that the story is telling us right now, everybody. First and foremost, We're being told right now that we have a decision making time right now on the 4-hour time frame for SPY. We have a 4-hour decision making time. Okay, that's the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA are right beside each other. Okay, the 9 EMA has officially crossed over the 21 EMA right now. Okay, second thing is this: we have a upward trend line taking flight. Upward trend line taking flight. So we got an upward trend line. We have decision making time. If we break beneath this trend line right here, everybody, we could be going back down. Plain and simple, right? Next thing you know, next thing we have right here, we have a 4-hour supply zone. We have a 4-hour supply zone. So what we know about the supply zone is this supply zone could push the market back down. We see when we came to the supply zone right here, we pushed down, came back up here for a small try to retest, we rejected, pushed back down, shot back up to the zone right here, came back to it, pushed down. Okay? But now, since we're pushing down, we have an upward trend line pushing us up as well. Now we have this 440 to this 437 zone is what? A strong level, a strong demand zone on the 1-hour time frame. So this in-between zone, we don't have much in-between room for trading right now. Okay? Because right now we're in a bullish buying zone. Okay? We're in a strong from 440 to 437. It's strictly buys. It's a buying zone. Right here, 440 to 437, you got heavy buyers right around here. And they've been fighting with the sellers ever since Friday. So this is a buying zone right here. This is a demand zone that we have right here. And this demand zone goes far, far, far out. Me personally, I do not get rid of my zones once they're broken. I keep my zones. Why do I keep my zones? Because at some point in time, it was a key zone, meaning it's still a key zone right now. Look at it go, people. Look at it pushing up right now. Look at it pushing up right now. Look at it pushing up right now. Okay, it's trying to push up. So we got decision-making time on the 4-hour time frame. We got an upward trend on the 4-hour time frame. We understand where our demand zone at. We understand where our supply zone at. We break above this 444, we off to the races. As long as we stand around this 440, 437, we still trending upward, everybody. Still trending upward, okay? The 1-hour, 1-day time frame. What story is it telling on the 1-hour, 1-day time frame? On the 1-hour, 1-day time frame, it's telling something too as well. What do we always say? Decision-making time, the dog ran away from the owner. The dog ran away from the owner. Lil Bit ran away from Nisi Poo. Now Lil Bit is making his way back to Nisi Poo right here. Now Lil Bit is back at Nisi Poo. Lil Bit has two options. Lil Bit has two options. Is Lil Bit gonna run away again, or is Lil Bit gonna run back up north? Is Lil Bit gonna run up north, or is Lil Bit gonna run back down south? That's the moment we at. Everybody, we're at a decision making time on multiple ways. Decision making time on the pullback, decision on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, on the 1 year, 1 day. We had a decision making time on the 4-hour time frame where we're 9 and 21 right beside each other. We're in a strong demand zone. And we're at a weak WEAK supply zone. Y'all, right now is the opportunity for you to see which way this play is going. If this play is going to the upside, by all means necessary, we're going to try to tackle this high right here. We're going right back up to this 459 right here. Mark my word. You hear me here? You hear me saying it right here, live on daily on the Good Morning Stock Option Call and Wealth Wednesdays live trading session. We break above 444 on a SPY. We're running back up to 459 within a 2-week time frame. What's going to be the deciding factor is on Friday. Friday is going to be the deciding factor. See what my AMD doing. Check this out, everybody. Look at my AMD right now. Remember, I'm up $430 now. Remember right here what I showed you right here. Remember I told you this is going to drop down and my profit is going to go up, right? So on this particular trade, the 5 contracts I bought, it's up $55. And therefore, you see my P&L is getting lower and lower and lower. My P&L open that I'm down is getting lower and lower and lower. I'm up $422 for the day so far right now. This is swing trade. Everybody, imagine that. Imagine you working your full-time job and you're looking down at your phone and you just made $400 for the day because you're in a swing trade. Imagine you looking down at your phone and your P&L open says you're up $10,000 and your P&L day say you're up $1,000 for the day. Y'all, that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. Okay? It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. I'm telling you, it's a great feeling. All right? It's a great feeling. All right, let's see if we got any questions on YouTube. Any questions on the Tizoop? Any questions on the Tizoop? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Chris, my son wants to get in your next class. Definitely bring him on in. It can be you. It can be for you and your son. It can be for you and your son. Because I hope you got if you buy for one person, it can be for you and somebody else, right? It can be for you and somebody else, right? So if it's for you and your son, you and your husband, you and your daughter, you and your best friend, it's for you and somebody else. Google is strong. Google is strong. Can go to 134. Yeah, Google's been strong since that earnings play. Google's been holding on fairly well. I like Google. I think Miss Iola made some bank off of Google. I'm going through these questions that's on YouTube. Let's see. So you could take profits right now if you want to. Yes, I could take profits right now if I wanted to. But if I took profits on AMD right now, I would lose. I would win for today, but I would lose for the overall trade. Oh, you still got Google, Miss Iola? Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know why I expected anything less. I don't know why I thought you would have sold by now. You don't sell. Is it safe to say Leaps trades are safer than day trades to give the stock more time? Exactly, Aaron Davis. Leaps trades are 10 times safer than day trades. But I do both. I day trade and do leaps. Okay? I day trade and do leaps. Leaps are basically when you hold a contract for more than a year. Okay? I do both. Okay? It truly depends on what type of life you live, right? What's your availability and what you want to do. I tell people to do both. I definitely tell you to have your leaps though, because you're going to be able to let the things do what it's going to do, especially right now where the market is the market on a crazy run up, and right now it's consolidating, right? A nice strong pullback. And I hope you guys listen. I've been screaming this for the whole time. I've been saying, listen, we have to pull back. And I said, this pullback that's going to happen, you're going to think this is the nastiest, ugliest pullback. You hear everybody in the news saying the Dow Jones or the SPY has lost for 3 weeks in a row. The Dow Jones has been negative for 3 weeks in a row. All these things, right? I don't know if that's what they've been saying, but I'm just using that as an example. You're going to hear people saying, oh, the recession fears are coming back. Inflation fears are coming back. Yes, all of those things have to be said to drive the price down. There has to be some type of controversy. The market can't just run up all the time. It has to be controversy. Okay? It has to happen. Should I put a stop loss on my NVDA stock just in case the earnings make the stock price drop? Stop losses does not count. Stop losses does not matter with earning plays because you cannot sell after hours. You can't sell after hours. So you can put a stop loss in, but if it breaks through that stop loss, it's not going to sell because after 4 o'clock, you cannot sell any stock. If you're doing an earnings play, you cannot sell any stock. When the 1, 5, 15-minute time frames are in line, can it be considered confirmation on the direction of a trend for taking a trade? Could, possibly. It could, definitely, possibly. Yeah. I like that. I like when they all in alignment. But when you're looking for more alignment, depending on what you trade, if you're trading like a technology stock, like like a NVDA or PayPal or Snow, any technology stock, even Amazon, you focus on the QQQ, right, and SPY. You focus on QQQ and SPY. Normally, when you see QQQ and SPY in alignment, that means that trend is possibly going that way. How can I change my account from a margin to a cash account on Thinkorswim? Call TD Ameritrade and tell them that you want to call TD Ameritrade and tell them that you want a cash only account. TTC, I'm leaving work for the day. Why are you leaving work for the day, TT? Well, Life with CJ, call TD Ameritrade and just want to verify. Hey, I want a cash on tier 2 cash only account, and then you can make unlimited trades. Boom, boom, boom. My strike price on AMD is, I think, a 190. Let's see. My strike price on AMD is 165 calls. 165 calls. And Google going crazy right now, for real. Look at Google go. Google not playing right now. You making a couple dollars over there, Miss Iola, right now, because Google is moving. Let me go through the rest of these questions that we have. When you are in a swing trade, are you in calls or puts? Both. You can do calls or puts on swing trades. Somebody says, when you are in swing trades, are you in calls or puts? You can do call puts or swing trade or swing puts. You can do swing calls or swing puts. I think Miss Iola got in right before earnings, if I'm not mistaken. A couple weeks before earnings. Oh, my bad, I didn't even tell you business. Miss Iola, I'm sorry. I was just asking Miss Iola's questions. I was just asking that. She's like, I might not want nobody to know all that stuff. My bad, Miss Iola. Everybody, if you're on Zoom and YouTube, if you're on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to go through it. For some reason, not letting me scroll up through these questions. I'm trying to get through these questions for y'all. Let me go through. Do you snipe and teach sniping for day traders? Yes, I teach day trading as well. I day trade. Yep, I do scalping and I do day trades and I do swing trades. All right. Yeah, Taiwan Semiconductor. Yep, Taiwan Semiconductor. That's what it's called. Yep, Taiwan Semiconductor. Yep. So I teach them both. I teach day trades and swing trades. You have to remove margins if you wanna make unlimited trades without having $25,000 in your account. Without having $25,000 in your account and you want to make unlimited trades, yes, you need to have a tier 2 cash only account. I personally do not trade with margins. I only want to trade with the money that I have in there. I don't want anybody come knocking on my door talking about you owe me money. Nope. I win money if I invest my own money, and I lose, I'm going to lose my own money. Okay? All right, everybody. Well, listen. This is another episode of the Good Morning Stock Option Daily Morning Show, as well as Wealth Wednesdays, okay? Wealth Wednesdays, live stock options trade. I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast, and I hope you hope you learned something, okay? Everybody, listen in. If you want to learn more about trading stock options, October 9th through October 13th is the next 5-day mastermind. In the mastermind, I show you everything you need to know about trading stock options, okay? Everything you know about trading stock options, I break it down right there for you in that 5-day mastermind. So right now, if you're feeling overwhelmed, right now, if you say, Chris, I'm tuning in, it's going over my head. I hear what you're saying. I kind of see this. I don't see this. The reason why it's going over your head because you have not attempted to learn it yet. You're in the right. So I have this thing called the psychology of trading, everybody. It's the R&B psychology of trading. And what it is this, okay? The R&B psychology of trading is this, stage 1. Everybody that's right now, if you're new, okay, if you're new right now, put a 1 in the chat. If you're new on YouTube right now, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're new. Put a 1 in the chat if you're new. Put a 1 in the chat if you're new. Because that's going to let me know if I should say what I want to say or not, because if you're not new, you already heard this before. So if you're new right now, put a 1 in the chat. I'm just trying to be me, doing what I got to do. So we got all the old heads in here right now. Amir Trade told me to kick bricks. I had to sign up for Weeble. Anyone else using that platform? Yeah, Weeble straight. Weeble good. Weeble straight. I like Weeble. Okay. I'm actually gonna build some tutorials on tutorials on Weeble as well, so you guys can have the Weeble tutorials. If you took the previous Mastermind course, do I need to pay for the new Mastermind? No. Once you take the Mastermind one time, you in the game. Once you take the Mastermind one time, you have free access to every other Mastermind. All right. Okay. So we do got a few ones in here. Okay. Listen to this. Okay. So for the new people that's in here, that's showing up, that's in here, let me kind of break this down to you. I have this thing called the R&B psychology of trading. Okay. What the R&B psychology of trading is this. It basically breaks down the different stages of trading that you're going to experience on your journey of trading. Okay. So I use R&B music to break this down to you. All right. So stage 1, I call it Tevin Campbell. Can we talk? Okay. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name, right? So right now, everybody, if you're new, what you're doing is you're introducing yourself to the stock market. Like Tevin Campbell saw the lady, he thought the lady was beautiful. He wanted to go and introduce himself to that lady, right? So what he had to do was he had to introduce himself to the lady. Okay, so he wanted to write a letter and all that stuff. So right now, what you're doing is you're preparing yourself to introduce yourself to stock options, into the stock market. You're preparing yourself right now by showing up to these live sessions that I have every day, showing up to the live trades I do every Wednesday. You're basically writing your love letter to the stock market right now. Okay, that's what you're doing. All right. Stage 2 is called what's Eric Sherman? I think Eric Sherman, whatever his name is. Perfect. He has a song called Perfect. You can go watch these videos. Eric Sherman, a song called Perfect. In that song, he talks about going on a first date with this lady, and when he went on that first date with her, he fell in love with her. Okay, this is stage 2. He fell in love with her after that first date. Okay, that's going to happen when you take the Mastermind. When you take the Mastermind, that's you taking stock options or taking the stock market on a date. Okay, and that's the very first date. And in that first date, you're going to fall in love with stock options. You're going to fall in love with it. Okay, and when you fall in love with it, it's going to take over your life. You're going to want to be with it every single day, and you're never going to want to let it go. Okay, so in that video, in that song, he fell in love with that woman on the first date, and he loved her for the rest of his life. That's stage 2. So right now, you're in stage 1 if you're coming to the live calls, right, to these sessions. Stage 2 is when you actually sign up and take the Mastermind to actually learn how to do it. Stage 3, I call stage 3 New Edition. Can you stand the rain? Right? New Edition. Can you stand the rain? Sunny days. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Right? So that's stage 3, because after you take the Mastermind, you start learning how to trade. You winning some, losing some, winning some, losing some, winning some, losing some. You're going through that that stage of inconsistent, right? You say, man, I can't get it. Then the next day, oh, I made $200. The next day, you lose $200. Man, I can't get this thing down. I can't get this thing down. I can't get this thing down pat. But you got to ask yourself, can you stand the rain? When you're in a relationship with the lady and everything's going good, or you in a relationship with your significant other, everything's going good, next thing you know, you have an argument. Have another argument. You start arguing a lot. That relationship is not going to blossom if you can't get past stage 3, New Edition, can you stand the rain? Okay, the last stage, the last and final stage is stage 4. After you win and lose and win and lose and win and lose and win and losing, then you finally get your strategy down pat, boom. Next thing you know, you start winning. You start winning. You start winning. You start winning. You go on a 5-day winning streak. You won 5 trades in a row, 6, 7, 8 trades in a row. Then you lose one. Then you start winning 2 or 3 more. That final stage is called baby face. Every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I got you. Every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I got you. That's that stage, because every time you close your eyes, you say, thank you for this stock market. Thank you, Father Yah, for this stock market, because now I have a vehicle, an instrument that I can go into, make money every single day, Monday through Friday, including weekends and holidays. So baby face, that's the stage you want to get to. So right now you're here, Tevin Campbell stage, and your whole goal is to go through and get to baby face stage. When you get to baby face stage, you have now turned the stock market into your own personal ATM machine. You have now turned the stock market into your own personal ATM machine. So if you're new, those are the stages. Right now, you should be overwhelmed. In stage 2, you should be overwhelmed. In stage 3, you should be overwhelmed. But you're overwhelmed in each stage because you're learning something different and you're going to step up every time. In life, when you're learning something, if you're not overwhelmed, that means you're not learning anything. What overwhelmed basically mean is you have the ability to learn something new. You're challenging yourself to take it to go to the next level. That's what being overwhelmed means. You're challenging yourself to go to the next level. Okay? Y'all with me? Hopefully you guys learned something. Okay? Hopefully you learned something. Singer, songwriter, straighter. Listen, I wish I could say, man, I just love R&B music. Man, Google is moving. What in the world? Google is moving. Man. Google moving. But that's what I want you guys to understand, everybody. Listen, hopefully you enjoyed this, everybody. Like I said, Sunday, I'm having a free webinar on Sunday. But everybody, October 9th through October 13th is the next 5-day Stock Option 101 Mastermind, where I'm going to show you how to trade stock options. I'm going to show you how to get from Tevin Campbell to Ed Sherman to New Edition, all the way to Babyface, where you are making money consistently, okay? Yes, there you go, Leandra. Trust the process. All praise to the Most High.